Hello, my YouTube family. This is your girl, Porsche Teair, and I am back with a product review. Today, we're going to be reviewing Fenty Beauty's new concealer as well as their setting powder that was recently released. I got the shade 370, and I also got the setting powder in the shade Honey. Woo! Now, everyone's been waiting for this to come out. And finally, Riri came through with your girl. I've already tried to record this, but my son started acting a little crazy, so I had to delete it and try again. And I think I mentioned before, I'm recording on my camera and I do not have an editing software, so my videos are raw. I don't have time to edit. I can't edit. I do have time. I just can't when I use my camera. So, you're going to get the real unfiltered review of my new Fenty Beauty, concealer. Also, when I went to the store, I forgot to mention that I've been wearing the shade 410 in the foundation. Granted, it's always been a little too dark. It has a little bit of a reddish tone for me. I prefer my foundations to look darker rather than lighter. But I guess since it's the winter time and the sun hasn't been hitting me as much, it just seems like a bigger difference, and I've really been able to look in the mirror and be like, this is like too dark. So I recently ran out and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna be open to trying another shade, because one time when I went to Sephora just to play around, one of the beauty insiders, not beauty insiders, what do they call, like makeup stylists? What do they call them in Sephora? I don't know, but one of the sales associates, a guy, he suggested I try 380. I just was like, I just have a hard time, like once it comes to my forehead or the perimeter of my face, if something's too light, it just looks crazy. So I always prefer my foundations to be a little darker. So with the new concealers and powders that came out, they added a few new foundation shades as well. And I seen they added the shade 385. So I swatched it on my hand in the store. I was in the clutch. I didn't really have time to play, and it was a whole bunch of Rihanna Navy there, just trying to get with all the, trying to play with all the concealers and stuff. So I'm just like, it'll work. If it don't work, I'll make it work. And if it's too crazy, I got that receipt going back to my 410, because I've been making the 410 work since the release of the foundation, and I can continue to wear it. Because when I wear it, people say, oh, it looks good. So it clearly is not a real problem. So anyways, with me saying I've already tried to record, I have my primer on. The what is this called? The Soft Matte Pro Filt'r primer. This actually is one of my favorite primers. My top favorite is Yves Saint Laurent's Blurring Primer. I think that's what it's called. It has the gold reflex. I want to say it's like silicone based, but this one's in my top. Because with primers, I have always had the experience, I don't know if anyone else experiences this, but when I tell people, they're always like, what? When I put on a majority of primers, they make me start sweating. I don't know if it's clogging my pores. Most primers immediately make me start sweating around my mouth here, and I just have not figured out what it is. So I've noticed that the Rihanna and, like I said, the Yves Saint Laurent primer doesn't cause, especially the Yves Saint Laurent, I don't have that. This, I've already put on my primer. I do feel a little moist, but it's nothing compared to other brands. I don't know what it is. If someone knows, to tell, just let me know. Put in the comments, DM me. Tell me what it is about primers that make me immediately start sweating. I don't know. Anyway, enough of me lollygagging at my mouth. Let me go on and put on my foundation. Oh, I forgot. When you start with this one, you kind of got to work it. Now, putting it aside here, I'm just like, no, too light. But whatever. Now, I'm going to use my Smashbox Blurring Foundation Brush. I may just use my Fenty sponge for the concealer. I haven't decided. So, let's see. So, like I said, I'm going in with the shade 385. I do like this. This is nice. Okay, girls. This is actually alright. I was worried. Y'all, I literally was like, I'm gonna be casket ready. I thought I was gonna be ready for the mortuary once I put this on, but it actually looks good. When I was in the store, I tried the concealer 385 on my hand, and I felt like that was a perfect match for my skin. When I put it on, I actually didn't feel like it showed any difference. So I was like, well, I'm not going to do that one because it's not really going to highlight me. And I like to have a little bit of a highlight when I put my foundation on. Excuse me, I am looking in the mirror over here to the side. But, so that even more made me decide that I wanted to try the 385. And then I like the fact that it said neutral. I feel like my skin tone has kind of like a neutral brown tone. You know how some ladies have like a warm undertone underneath their skin. Some people have a golden. Some people look a little more yellow. Literally, sometimes when I look at my skin, I just feel like it looks neutral. I mean, that's the best way I can describe it. I never feel golden. I don't feel red. I just feel like I have a real neutral brown tone. Y'all got to excuse all the noise. My dog. What's wrong, Autumn? What's wrong? What's wrong with you, girl? I know what the problem is, y'all. Her ball is underneath the couch. And when she cannot get her ball, it's over. It's a wrap. With the foundation, I don't ever do a full pump. I kind of do like little skirt. So I can't really say how many pumps it takes, but I love to emphasize my cheeks with product to cover up all my dark spots and blemishes. But I think I do like this color. That's for sure. I'm glad I picked this up. I hope it looks good on camera. I cannot see. I don't have one of those cameras with the viewfinder. Michael set me up, so I'm hoping it's translating the way I think it looks. I think it looks good. I'm shocked. I am shocked, baby. I've always liked the consistency, the way the foundation looks. Never has failed me yet. That color has came through, for real. Anyways, moving forward, I'm going to go ahead with the new Fenty Pro Filt'r Retouch Concealer in the shade 370. Work it up a little bit. Let's see. I already knew I was going to like this. You just can't go wrong. Many of you guys do not know, I'm very self-conscious of my chin. It's just, my chin is too short. I have a lot of forehead and just not enough chin. I've always been self-conscious of my chin, but whatever. So I've put the 370 on. Let's buff it out. And I'm using a Real Techniques. Oh, why am I going to use this when I should use, never mind. I'm going to try to use my Fenty sponge. Ooh. You guys see that? So pretty. I love the consistency. It does have a creaminess to it. It kind of reminds me of if the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer and the Tarte Shape Tape had a baby. I don't know if that even makes sense. Like if someone combined those two formulas of concealer, this is what you have here. And both of those concealers are my actual favorite. NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer and Tarte Shape Tape. Those are my two favorite concealers. And this one right here is up. You guys, I think I really do like it. And I love the doe foot applicator. Is this would this be considered doe foot? It has a nice long, I can't zoom in. You guys look it up if you can't see it. I love applicators that have like a sponge tip, and I love the length of that one. Oh, this is so good. This is giving me what I want. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. I should already knew because Fenty, ever since they came into the door, they have been coming through with the skin-based products. So the foundation was a win. Why would their concealers not be? You know? And she took her time. Wasn't like, here are my foundations. Oh, here's some concealers. Threw it together. Took her time. I'm not gonna say she took her time. You know, chemist or whoever, scientist. You know, putting it together. But she had to put her okay on it. Either way, they took their time and did it right. You know, all of us was like, come on, Rihanna, come on with the concealer, come on with the setting powder. But just like she got us waiting on that album, she's like, you gonna wait on this product. Chill out so I can come with that fire. You know what I'm saying? And I love it. So now I'm gonna set with the setting powder. I picked up the shade Honey. Another thing, shout out to whoever I did this was. You guys know when you guys get the setting powders, they get real messy. You knocking product all over. You're tipping over your Laura Mercier, your Sacha Buttercup, your Ben Nye banana powder. She came out with, once you take the stickiness off the top, she has this. And it's to be placed inside of here to prevent the messiness. When I was inside of Sephora, I don't know if you guys have been in the store yet, they have the setting powder set up side by side, leaning sideways. So it looked a little messy up there. And I was a little discouraged, like, do I really want to get this product? It was looking messy on the display. It's going to be messy displayed on my counter. And fortunately, the sales associate was like, you know, don't worry about it because at home, are you going to have your setting powder sitting, you know, sideways like that? She's like, no, it's probably going to be flat and it won't be any messier than any other setting powder that you've been wearing. I was like, okay, this is true. I don't know why sis didn't mention that when you buy the product, it has this in it. To me, this would have been the selling point. I was like, girl, don't worry about that. It comes with a little cover for it. Anyway. So I'm going to go back to that Real Techniques brush I initially was going to use for the concealer, but I'm going to use it to put my setting powder on. It has a little bit of a, I'm not going to say a fragrance, but it smells something. I almost got the banana. I was even kind of looking at cashew. And I was like, no, let me get this honey. I feel like it looks very smooth. This is extremely smooth. Wait a minute. I don't know if it's brightening my under eye like I normally like, but it looks smooth, it looks natural. It does not look bad. I'm wondering, should I get a lighter one? I don't know. I do like the way it looks. It looks great. I love the consistency. I'm going to add some warmth to my cheek. I'm just going to use a little bit of some powder just to deepen up my skin around the edges. I feel like the color is a great match as far as the foundation and the concealer. I just need a little more warmth, and I think it's because I'm used to seeing my foundation darker. So this might be just a personal preference, not like I need it, but I like it. I really do like it. Huh. You guys. This looks so good. On my eyes, I am using her Kilowatt Foil Freestyle Highlighting Palette. Oops. But I use that on my eyes. I already have my eyeshadow on. And I decided I wanted to use everything Fenty for this review. This looks really good. I am worried though, like in the summer, I'm going to use her original Ginger Benz Moscow Mule blush and highlighter for my cheeks. Just to give me a little almost a blush girl. So I'm using it's my Ray Ray brush. I don't know if it has a name on it. I don't think it does. Number 2. It's number 2. And I'm gonna go in with, you know, she does a little much, but she does it right. Trophy wife. A little trophy wife on the cheek. Get the girls a little something, something. I'm about to be looking crazy because me and my boyfriend and my son, we're about to go to the grocery store. I know the girls gonna be looking at me like, okay. She came to shop. I'm gonna use a little bit of the Fenty matchstick in the color Rum for my nose. This is so pretty. I'm so impressed with the foundation shade as well as this concealer and setting powder. Oh my gosh. I'm sweating a little bit. I was just telling you guys about that, but it's not horrible. Wow. This is everything. Let me put a little lip on. I hope me looking this direction has not been a major distraction. Uncuffed. I lost my unveil. I don't know where that's at. A little bit of the original gloss. All right. You know what? I did not get the pink one. I need to go get that. Maybe I'll get it once this one side run out. Because 2019 is about getting products I need and things that really stand out. I'm a makeup fanatic and I tend to get things that I really don't need, or I know I'm just getting it for the packaging. But I said 2019, moving forward, I'm getting things that I need and things that just absolutely stand out, do not look like anything else I already have. So I'm really trying hard to stick to it. I know we only, 13 days. Oh, it's January 13th. Shout out to my sorority, Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. It's our Founders Day. But we're only 13 days into the new year, but I'm just trying to stay on track. I'm getting necessities. I'm getting necessities this year. I'm not playing with these people. I'm not playing with you brands. Stop playing with us. Y'all, I am so impressed. Like this foundation, this concealer, she did that. Just touching up. I don't know if you guys can see, but this looks amazing. I absolutely love it. I knew she was gonna come through. I mean, who is surprised by another hit by Fenty Beauty? No one. No one's shocked. the queen always comes through. Shout out to Rihanna, Fenty Beauty, all the people behind the scenes with this brand. You guys are doing your thing. This definitely is Teair Touch approved. Go ahead and go get your foundation. If you don't already have it, go pick up a concealer, a setting powder. They have about 8 setting powders and brightening powders. I think it's 8. Excuse me if I'm wrong. And 50, yes, 50 concealers. So go find your shade, go rock it out, go do your thing, and go slay. Again, thank you guys for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this review. I hope to come with more content, more videos on this channel. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for your support, and I will catch you all next time.